What up, Laker fam? It's your boy DTLF back with another video. Again, man, when it rains, it pours, right? It's gone from bad to worse this season. The injury bug has not only bitten us, it has devoured us. Okay, at this point, and more bad news from Chris Haynes this morning, from Legion, or should I say, Chris Haynes from CBS, right? I think it's CBS. The Los Angeles Lakers say Anthony Davis has suffered a stress injury to his right foot and will be out indefinitely. Okay. So, indefinitely from our best player this season, no debate. Head and shoulders, our best player this season. So, he's out indefinitely, and the Lakers are yet to make a move. Hey, how you doing, Tasia? What's up, Craig? What's up, Miguel? Good afternoon. So what do the Lakers do? Well, I mean, do we still cling on to hope? Do we punt the season away? Now you got all these reports and rumors coming up that the Lakers are interested in this player and that player. We're going to break those down in a bit. But is that enough to save the season, especially if Anthony Davis ends up being reevaluated and doesn't come back? Also, though, there is a glimmer of hope, okay? Now, shout out to you guys for tweeting me the information, but Adrian Wojnarowski with a surprisingly positive tweet, right? We're not expecting that from him. So he says the pain has subsided in the last several days for Anthony Davis's foot, and he is expected to rest it for another 7 to 10 days, and he will have it reevaluated to see if he can return to play. But for now, there's hope that a procedure can be avoided. Okay, so it's a stress reaction to his foot. That's not good at all. Silver lining, yes, he can get reevaluated 7 to 10 days, and he's not in a boot. So that's the good news. That's the only good news, really. The fact that he's not on a boot, and there's still hope, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. But 7 to 10 days is a long time, especially if the Lakers don't make a trade just to get reevaluated. Who knows how the process of him ramping back up to potentially come back, how long that'll take. So that's unfortunate. And then if the Lakers are going to make a move in order to get his players, well, here's some rumors for you guys, right? The Lakers and the Raptors are among teams that have shown interest in Miles Turner in recent months. All right, but now we're hearing that Miles Turner is working on a contract extension with the Pacers potentially. So all bad, man. The Lakers have missed every single opportunity to make an impact this season. And tonight we face the Charlotte Hornets, who have a horrible record and should be tanking, but they got LaMelo back. So you just never know. But overall, man, could this be another wasted season by the Lakers front office that they strung us along, gave us a little bit of hope, and then kicked us to the curb at the bitter end? That would be horrible, man. I'm not happy about the way the season has turned out so far. The Miles Turner rumors have been going around. I don't believe in these rumors anymore till something happens, right? There's also a report that Zach LaVine wants to go to the Lakers, that he's been pretty clear for a while now, right? Now, clearly, for those of you that don't know, he is, Zach LaVine is a clutch agent, right? So, again, yesterday, the day before, we heard rumors that they weren't interested in making a deal, right? Then we heard conflicting reports that they might be interested in blowing it all up for the right pieces that he thinks possible. But overall, guys, this season keeps getting grimmer and grimmer by the day. You would hope that we would wake up to some positive news. The Lakers traded for Cam Reddish, or that the Lakers are in the final stages of trading for X player or whatever. And that's not the case. We continue to be left out here in this island, just struggling. Just LeBron James by himself right now with a bunch of role players. So that's tough. That is tough. However, I do want to let you guys sound off, and for the first time in a while, I'm bringing back phone calls. It is Phone Call Friday, so I'm going to let you guys sound off, man. I'm going to go ahead and plaster the phone number on the screen, so go ahead and call in, man. Tell me your thoughts. What do you guys think the Lakers should do moving forward? Should they just punt the season away, head into the offseason, and trade away our star players and start from scratch? Or should they still try to save the season since AD, there's a possibility he comes back? Call in the number right now. The number is 909-340-1463. We'll get a couple of calls and see how that goes, and then we'll go from there. But I do want to know. I know a lot of you guys are pissed off at the front office. I don't blame you. I'm a patient man, but My patience is wearing thin now at this point, and it's gotten to the point where I don't know anymore. I don't know what the Lakers should do at this point. Why in the world are we still sitting on our hands? There needs to be some sort of direction. If it's not now, it's gonna have to come in the off season, and if it's not in the off season, I don't know when. But check this out: Rob Pelinka failed to make a trade last year during the trade deadline. Lakers missed the entire playoffs, including the play-in tournament. We couldn't even make the play-in tournament, guys. That's all bad. And then on top of that, the Lakers in the offseason make a minor trade, which is Patrick Beverly. And now, so far, we haven't done anything. So it's been all bad. Let's sound off, man. We got the first call coming in from 323 area. What's up, man? You on live?
How you doing?
Man, we're hanging in there. What's up? Who am I speaking with?
Darius.
Darius, how you doing, Darius? How you feeling so far?
I'm good. I'm pretty good so far. I'm doing good. Like the season. Like, let me ask you: is this season run from 2021?
So you're gonna have to speak up, Darius. It's a little low, bro. You're gonna have to speak up a little bit.
Like, I'm sorry. Let me ask you: is this season pretty run to 2021?
I'm sorry, Darius. I couldn't hear the phone call, brother. I'm sorry about that. I have to cut that one off. Guys, if you guys call in, make sure you speak up because everybody wants to hear you. If I can't hear you, the mic definitely won't pick it up either. So if you guys do call, make sure because it sounded really muffled and really bad. So that would defeat the purpose of Phone Call Friday. So if you guys do call, make sure you don't have me on speaker and you're able to speak loud and clear into the phone. So my apologies, man. I had to drop the call right quick. He said, time to trade AD next season. He said, dude's not even a real GM. We're talking about Rob. He said, how is he walking around without a boot and crutches, not even limping, and he's out indefinitely? Look, bottom line is, right, we don't know why he's out indefinitely, but that is the report as of right now. Now, also, we don't know if it's a stress fracture. They said, the Lakers even tweeted this out, the organization. They went out here and they said that, that they were going to give us more information accordingly, right, as time progressed. So we want to be patient with this team and hopefully we get the information we need. All right, we got another caller on the line. What's up, man? You on live? Hello? All right, so far it's a fail. It's a fail. Phone Call Freddy's a fail. I brought it back because people asked for it. So if it works, we'll keep bringing it back. But if it doesn't, we won't. He said, I blame Jeannie. For sure, she takes a huge slice of this blame. I agree. Because she needs to be more aware of what's going on with the basketball personnel. Right? If listen, at the end of the day, if Jeannie's not doing her job properly, then you gotta come up with a solution, man. This is not acceptable. I saw her when I went to Staples the other night, and she looked extremely happy. She looked a little too happy. Like, I'm not sure you should be that happy. I have nothing against happiness, but your team is struggling. We barely beat the Washington Wizards, who were on a 9-10 game losing streak, and so it's one of those things where you just like, who knows, man? Who knows what's gonna happen there? But all right, let's take another call. Let's see if it works. What's up? You on live?
Okay, it's me again. Sorry.
All right, go ahead.
It's me. So yeah, my question was: is this season pretty reminiscent to 2021 being able to make the finals, right? Where there's injuries and then the teams went farther than they should.
You know what, man? It's ironic that everybody destroys the bubble championship. That's a great question. He asked, obviously, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it properly, but he asked if this season is, similar to the 2021 season when there was a bunch of injuries. So teams by default landed in the finals. Teams like the Suns who had no business being there. It might be similar. There's tons of injuries to star players. Like obviously Curry is out. Who knows for how long? Anthony Davis. So, but at the end of the day, man, the best ability is your availability, right? So, a championship is a championship. That's the way I see it, man. No matter what. And I feel like the front office failed us this season because they didn't give us enough depth to be able to stay competitive, just in case something like this happened.
Yeah, and there could have been like a lot more centers that Bob Lincoln could go for. Like a Tom Whiteside would have been an interesting choice. Like as long as he humbles himself, he could be like another piece or whatever.
Absolutely.
What's another center you can think of that
Mo
could
Bamba
work?
via trade. Mo Bamba via trade.
Yeah,
Some people have mentioned DeMarcus Cousins. Some people have mentioned him.
yeah.
Some people have. I mean, Damian Jones hasn't gotten too many minutes, so he could have been cut. And then we also cut Matt Ryan, so that could have been two open roster spots, right? Um, but yeah,
Yeah,
man,
he went to the Bulls.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, they got to get
Yeah.
creative. That's the bottom line. You're Rob Pelinka. You're the president of basketball operations for a top-notch organization like the Lakers. You got to figure it out, man. No excuses. Thanks so much for the call, bro. Appreciate it, man.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, brother. All right, we got the next caller on the line. Hello, you on live? Nope, that one dropped. That one dropped. My bad. Wait 1 second. Let me just see.
Hello.
1 second. Okay, go ahead.
Hey Dan, it's Tasha.
Oh, how you doing, Tasha?
I'm pretty good.
Good. About as good as can be, huh?
Finally decided to make the call.
All right, let's hear it. What are your thoughts so far in the Lakers season?
Oh man, this season has been something else. I'm just hoping that Rob does something. We need something desperately bad. Something smart though.
Right. We can't make a move just to make a move. I agree, but it'd be nice to get something to get the fans excited about the season again. So far, the excitement has gone down the drain for a lot of fans. I mean, I speak to fans that on a daily that ask me, "How can you still make these videos knowing that we stink?" But we need that excitement back. I agree.
I agree. How do you feel about AD? Because
I'm heartbroken.
He's injured indefinitely, man.
I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken, Tasia, because I had high expectations for him, and I don't know if you guys remember early in the season, I said the season is going to ride on Anthony Davis and how his health goes. And if he's out indefinitely, if the rumor is true that he might need surgery, then our season is pretty much done, right? My only hope is that maybe we make a minor move to keep us afloat, and that he comes back and ends up being a blessing in disguise, and we make a run into the postseason, right? That's my only hope. But we're barely holding on this season, as fans. So
I agree. Well, if anything, let's get Nunn and Patrick out of here. They gotta go.
Absolutely, I agree. They have given us nothing, and I'm still bummed out that we traded for Patrick Beverley, because I would have at least been able to utilize Stanley Johnson's defensive prowess around the perimeter and his size, right? Which is something we lack this season. You're absolutely right.
All right, Dan, take it easy.
Thanks so much for the call. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. Yes, I mean, on point. Definitely on point. Look, guys, at the end of the day, the Lakers still need to do something. We cannot sit here on our hands and pretend like they tried earlier in the year, because the offseason trade was not it. It was only the Patrick Beverley deal that I can remember, right? Randall says Jeannie's engaged and Rob is a DND. He said, I'm done. Sorry to hear that, bro. It sucks, because I know you're a diehard just like me, man. So it's always tough to hear the diehards check out, man. It's very frustrating, brother. I feel you, man. And it's one of those things that you have to just sit back and wait, because we don't know if they're going to do something to redeem themselves, or if they already messed up the year by not doing something early on, right? I hope that they can redeem themselves. That's all I have is hope, man. I don't have a lot of optimism left in me, but I have some hope left, right? A little bit of hope. And like, for example, tonight we play Charlotte. That better be a win. And then Christmas Day, again, it has to be a win. So if anything, man, they just have to stay above, they have to keep their head above water and keep swimming till we hit shore, right? Till we hit some dry land. Matt Greek says, trade the 2 picks to Chicago for Levine, Caruso, and whatever else our deadweight contracts can bring in. He said, we just need depth to weather the storm. That'd be nice, man. Some nice depth would definitely be welcome here on this team right now. One of those things that If the Lakers, for any reason, they make a trade, and this, I'm not saying it's a blessing in disguise, but you just never know. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. So we got to wait and see uh, about the Lakers. But yeah, right now it's looking really grim. Hopefully they can turn around with a deal like Tasia said, like you guys been calling in and saying. All right, let's take another caller. What's up? You on live?
What up, there?
Hey, what's up, bro? Where you calling in from?
Calling from Rochester, New York. How you doing, bro?
Pretty good, man. Just hanging in there, bro. Just barely hanging in there with a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, bro. See, I'm calling because I'm just very upset with this team right now. How the front office managed this team, how they built this roster. I'm just very disappointed. Very, very disappointed, bro.
What would you have done differently in the offseason, if you don't mind me asking, with this team?
What I've done differently?
Yeah.
I work big man, obviously the backup AD.
Right.
Especially that fourth, fifth spot. I think that's what we're lacking at the most. It's like rebounds, you can't clash the grass. It's just all bad right now, bro.
Yeah, it's a perfect storm, and a lot of us thought, hey, maybe playing heavy minutes for Anthony Davis at the 5 position might not be good. This was our biggest fear right here.
All those minutes he played versus the Sixers and Celtics really destroyed his body. It really destroyed him because he looked tired out there. Especially if he missed a free throw down the stretch, he's missing badly.
Absolutely.
He made those free throws. So, like, I'm very concerned for AD. I think we need to trade him because if he keeps getting injured like that, we don't have a shot at anything. You can't put the pressure on LeBron because he's getting older.
Yeah, man. You know what? You might be right. If he doesn't come back this season, I'm not sure we can, take another Anthony Davis ride for another year of, holding our breath every time he hits the floor. So you might be right there. It's something I've dreaded, talking about an Anthony Davis trade, because at the end of the day, with all these injuries, what type of value do you think he would bring back to this team? Like, he was playing out of his mind, but the injuries have always been his worst enemy, unfortunately. So
it's always injuries for AD, but I still got faith in my boy. I feel like I don't love him, you know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
He has all the tools.
Absolutely, man. And he's already been out for a couple of weeks. It feels like forever, right? It feels like forever since we haven't had AD. No defense whatsoever.
I just want to see this team, get back on their feet.
Right.
Go in the postseason. This bad record, not make a move.
Absolutely. Now, let me ask you this, bro. Do you still have hope that the Lakers maybe make a run to the play-in tournament?
50-50. I feel like we can make the play-in because we can, the defense is there. You know what I'm saying? It's the shooting.
Right.
The shooting has been, like, atrocious so far this season.
Absolutely.
These have like shoot the lights out. You need somebody like that, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Do you have anybody in mind?
If it's still possible we get Bogdan, that'd be lovely, bro.
Bogdanovic?
Bogdan would definitely, yeah.
Okay.
If not him or Terrence Ross, or someone that can shoot the ball.
Right. For sure, man. We could use a spark, that's for sure. We're hearing Zach LaVine rumors again, which I don't buy, by the way. We're here.
I don't think that's true.
Right. It's really hard to think. A star would try to force their way here, with the way that we have ran the team this season. It's one of those things, man. But let's hope for the best, man. Keep your head up, bro. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much.
No problem, bro. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, bro.
All right, bro. Take it easy, man.
So, bro, Merry Christmas.
All right, Merry Christmas. Great call. All right, guys. Look, bottom line is this, man. We still have a glimmer of hope out here, man. We're not gonna, as fans, we're not gonna punt the season away mentally till we see our front office has done the same. Till the February deadline passes and we're completely out, or in the standings, we're nowhere near the play-in tournament at the very least, right? Personally, me, should the Lakers trade the 2 first-round picks or hold on to them? I think it'll be dependent of who they can get in return, right? My answer stays the same even with this injury, but at the same time, I'm hopeful that we could at least trade one and get something really valuable in return. My boy Matt Greek, 21, thanks so much for Super Chat. He said, trade the 2 picks to Chicago for LaVine, Caruso and whatever else our dead weight contract can bring in. He said, we just need depth to weather the storm. I think I already read that one. I forgot. My bad. But yeah, look, man, I'm open to that, believe it or not. And I agree with you that we need depth. We could definitely use depth on this team. But back to my original question, with him being out indefinitely, what is next for his future? Should the Lakers hold on to him? Is there a future, or did we, if he doesn't come back this season, did we just witness the last game of Anthony Davis' career? Well, personally, what I can say is that, man, I'm always going to be a fan. I appreciate him for helping bring the championship here alongside LeBron. I'm still rocking his jerseys and all of that. This injury does nothing to change that, right? Like, I'm a loyal person, right? But do I think the Lakers should maybe move forward without him if he doesn't come back this season? Yes. And I'll tell you why. The reason being is that the Lakers are about franchise culture changing players. And as much as I love Anthony Davis, he's a top 3 talent when healthy. If he's not healthy, he can't be that for us. He can't be a culture changer. He can't be a piece you build around because he's not available. He can't be that guy. And even though, like I said, I always rock his jersey, I'll always support him, and I'll always be thankful for that title. If he does not come back this season, I think that's it for him. I really do. I genuinely believe that is a wrap for our man Anthony Davis. Unfortunately, as a Laker, and I told you guys it was crucial to see if he could stay healthy this year because that would really impact that. All right, let's take another caller right now. What's up, man? You on live?
Yeah, Dan.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey, look. First thing first. What they need to do, start with the center. What they need to do, if you don't have no broken foot, what they need to do, put a brace on it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
AD. Put a brace on it. Then they put the brace on it.
And then
need to go.
who?
Yeah, they won the championship in 2020.
Right.
But he done made a lot of bad decisions. Just like the head coach here, they fired him. He needs to go. She need a Magic Johnson's advisor. What she need to do is imagine them come back and somebody who take over. Well, you get her brother make someone call. He can't. He don't have the spirit to get the right guy on the team. He make bad mistakes. Sent my man Stanley Johnson to Utah. Come on, man. He down hitting 12 points for San Antonio. Come on. You need the wing.
I agree with you, man.
Okay?
I think I was shocked when he got the
wing. I'm an old time Laker now. You got a wing on free agents. Why you just bung that guy in there? You bung him in there as a child out. What's his name? Why you didn't pick him up? Rob, I'm telling you. What's going to happen, Dan? I'm telling you right now. You remember that thing? Nobody want to play with LeBron?
right.
AD go? They can't get nobody?
Yeah.
Coming back around. It's coming. I see it. It's coming. Because you got guys like New York with the Cam Reddish. You need to get Cam Reddish, young guy. Cruz want to come back. You talking about 2 forwards come back. Like Pickett, they got all them forwards over there. What the hell, Rob? You know, that getting all them superstars, that shit over with.
Right.
Even James Worthy say that shit. That shit over with. He don't mess around. When LeBron leaves, don't nobody want to come there and play that. You know, they went through that cycle again.
Right, absolutely,
A lot
man.
of people don't like to play with LeBron. You know that.
Oh, I'll tell you what, man. I'm not sure if it's LeBron or it's the fact that he could trade him at any point. Like he's the GM. He definitely has his hand in a lot of deals, right? So
yeah, man, you know what? Kobe, he was Kobe agent. Now he pissed off a lot of guys doing trades. They don't like him that way.
Right.
He made some bad deals when they were dealing with when they got he made some bad. He didn't know he made a bad deal. Was in New Orleans when he brought AD over there.
Right.
That guy, the experience, got the best of him. I'm telling you what Jimmy need to do. Talking Magic. Let's get somebody in there to help him know what the hell they do. Look for talent.
And you know what's crazy? Magic Johnson, I thought, was doing a great job when he was here. Unfortunately, I feel like he was not allowed to do his job, so that's the reason he stepped down.
Rob Mill like hitting him in the back, man. You know how that is.
Yeah, and a lot of people blame Magic because he traded Zubats, but I'll tell you, a lot of the trades Rob Pelinka has done have been worse. He's given up.
Man, I'm telling you, he gave Stanley Johnson. That was dumb.
Yeah.
What the hell you want to get my man? Look, man, running around here, he ain't doing nothing.
Absolutely.
All them gods, come on, man.
Absolutely.
You could have brought some of these guys back. You could have brought the guys back who helped you with the championship. What my man played for Dallas now? He ain't doing too much. Big man.
We're talking about Christian Hay. Christian. What's his name? I know.
No, not Christian. He played with 2020.
Oh, JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee.
Huh?
JaVale McGee.
Yeah. My man Shaq messed with him all the time.
Yeah, JaVale.
McGee.
Yep.
You can bring. I'm telling you, you don't need to bring that. You could have brought what's his name back? The one over there playing overseas. If you need to put some muscle.
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard. See, the deal is, my man is good. You got Russell, he good. But the coach is good. But man, like I say, he's a rookie coach.
Right. Absolutely.
I don't think half of Bron them listen to him sometimes.
Wow, that's interesting. I never heard that one before. But
I think something's going on. Even though they gave him 4 years, so he figured, yeah, I'm gonna be here. Bron gone. He's 38 years old.
So let me ask you this.
He played AD. You know what? They know everybody in this world know AD is prone, right?
Right.
Why the hell you got this guy playing center? You get a center in there. Man, they should have just made that damn trade. Let's forget all that. If you're going to make that trade, you should have did it when the focus season started.
Absolutely.
You wouldn't have that problem. You would not have that problem.
My thing is, I'm worried about this, right? Is that...
Hey, man, they ain't going nowhere this year.
You don't think so? You think we're done?
Hey, God, man, best thing he can do to get people like Cam Reddish, start next year, I'm telling you right now, get people like Cam Reddish. Because, man, as soon as he play LeBron James, LeBron probably get hurt before in January.
Okay.
He can't play that 30-year-old guy like that.
Yeah, he's playing heavy minutes. It reminds me of Mike D'Antoni back when we had Kobe Bryant, Dwight, and all of them, and then Kobe tore his Achilles. Mike was playing him a long time. So that is definitely a concern. Definitely.
Look, he ain't going nowhere. Now, the King whooping our ass, everybody whooping our ass. I'm just going to tell you what they need to do. Them damn picks he got.
Yeah.
Well, he done messed up anyway. Should have made the trade.
Right.
When you say you did it. You know this guy going to get hurt. You know he's prone. You can look at AD and he'll fall down and get hurt.
That was a good one, man.
I'm just saying, Kobe played when he was hurt, banged up and everything.
He said, my man said you can look at AD, he falls down and gets hurt. Oh, man. It's all bad.
Man.
All bad. Hey, man, what was your name again, bro?
Hughes, Napoleon Hughes.
Hughes.
I'm like you, man. I'm a long time Lakers fan,
man.
I know them Lakers in and out.
I love it, brother.
Hey, man, it's coming down to that situation.
Right.
LeBron, all this stuff, LeBron, this and that show. I'm telling you, you gonna mess around. LeBron, AD time to get rid of him. He don't want nobody want to come there. Play with them Lakers. You know they won't do that shit again. What you need to do, take them pitch. What you need to do, get Cam Reddish. And you get Kuz. Talk to Kuz. Kuz probably won't come over there.
Right.
Kuz don't want to be playing. Kuz don't want to play behind LeBron. You know what they gave him before. You know that.
Well, I think Kuzma. I think Kuzma just wants to get paid, man. I think Kuzma wants to get paid, bro. That's why I think Kuzma will play behind LeBron. You give him that contract extension, I think he'll play.
LeBron needs to just settle down a little like Kobe did. Son, take over the help out. He don't have to play no hard, but I guarantee my man, they bump heads a little bit. They don't do everything what he says. I guarantee some shit going on like that. But they paid that man 4 years though, David Ham. Because David Ham ain't gonna take no shit from him. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Ham to get in your face 46 times. He ain't gonna take no shit from him.
Absolutely.
You should have did that shit with Russ. He helped Russ. And Russ got that little talent. Train Russ and get some picks for him. Why are you bullshitting? You ain't going nowhere. You ain't gonna make the playoffs this year. I'm telling you that right now. That's over.
For sure.
You ain't gonna beat no Sacramento. Name them all.
Man, that's bad. If you ain't got us beating Sacramento, that's bad, Hugh. That's real bad, bro.
Who's gonna beat, bro? Who's gonna beat? LeBron can't take that team by himself.
Right. No, you're right. You're right. But I'm saying the only reason I'll make this prediction is because I feel like they can still pull up and make a trade. They still could. I'm not saying they will, but I'm saying they could.
You know what Rob doing, right?
Waiting till LeBron retires.
Doing right.
Was he doing? What
makes sense.
What's he doing?
He ain't gonna make no jump. He gonna make the trade. He gonna make it like all them teams trying to get this big guy, right? This rookie, right?
Right.
Can't be in the rush. Because he knows, and look, he probably saying that we ain't gonna make no damn playoff. because Anthony Davis hurt. So he gonna try to play him on because some teams will look okay, like somebody that then they change their shit about them picks. Then he might do that.
I
He
see.
can move to go out there and the team gonna take advantage of him. See what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You have to think, man, I'm in the game with our law.
Man.
We'll beat the see, I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte.
We're gonna beat my Hunters tonight, right?
Right. Hopefully. I don't even know. I don't even know at this point, bro.
Yeah. They play the Hunters, they gonna beat them. But the next game gonna lose. So, man, come on.
Well, let's see what happened, Hugh. I do appreciate the call, man. I'm gonna have to let you go. I'm getting tons of calls, but I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man.
All right, yeah.
All right, bro. God bless. Happy holidays.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, let me tell you something, man. He's very passionate. I got lost in just listening to him talk. I love listening to Laker fans that have been Laker fans for a long time because they just passing down that knowledge, man. So shout out to Hugh, man, from North Carolina. That's what's up. This is why I wanted to bring back Phone Call Friday, because I know people got a lot to say, man. And I'll be a fan for once. I'll sit back and listen because I love listening to different perspectives. But he made some very valid points. He thinks that we're done this season, right? He thinks Rob is just waiting. You know, he was just waiting for the injury to happen to, it's over now. He thinks it's over with. So, I mean, I can't blame him. It's tough to go against that, man. It's tough to go against that. Everything looks bad. He asked, who are we going to beat in the West? As constructed, he's 100% right. We ain't beating nobody in the West, especially with the injuries and all of that. But if they make a trade, I'm still hopeful, guys. This is the thing about me. I try to stay hopeful and hope to the bitter end that something happens. All right, let's take one more call. How you doing? You on live?
Hey.
Hello? You cut off. Say it again.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? Where you calling in from?
Sorry, man. I can barely hear you because I'm driving right now. I'm like trying to finish up my Christmas shopping already right now.
Oh, nice. How you doing, bro? Hello?
Man. I got a little bit of a plan. I want to know what you think about it. Not a master plan. Only Dan comes up with a master plan. But plan, and I want to know what you think about it.
All right, talk to me, bro.
All right, so I've been trying to campaign this, get Bogey and stuff like this, and a lot of people say nah, you don't get him. He's looking a little old. He's AD stuff like that. But I have reasons why I want to get him, and if the Lakers play it smart, I think that we can get him and still not lose much if we still get him. And plus, he's a player that we need.
Wait. Can you repeat who you said? Because
shooting.
Can you say again what player you wanted to get? Because it cut off right when you said it.
Bojan Bogdanovic.
Oh, Bogdanovic. Yes.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is, since AD's hurt, and if we bring him in now, he can help us with the shooting and stuff, and keep us afloat, so we get to the playing spot or playoff spot. And then once with the playing and playoff spot, playoff hit, AD can come, and then we can make noise. And from then we should judge what we should do from now on. Should we just tell everybody we gotta blow it up, or if it actually goes good in the playoffs with AD, LeBron, Bogey, everybody that we have, if it goes well, then we should use Russ's contract to not only pay the youngsters, but then to go ahead and get more pieces for our team so we can build a championship team even next year. But let's say Bogey doesn't work out, that it was trash and then stuff like that, and the deal wasn't good, and people are laughing at us because we traded the pick. Once we blow it up next year, we could tell Bron you can stay or you can go. If you go, then that's fine. And AD, we're gonna blow it up for you too if you want to stay or you want to go. But if you want to go, that'd be good because we can try to get draft capital back. So that's when the Bogey deal doesn't become that bad. We can get a lot of draft capital back from AD. We could probably get 4. We're not gonna get U-Haul from Rudy Gobert, but we're probably gonna get a good amount of picks, 4 or 5, probably 2 first or 3 seconds or 2 first and 2 seconds, like that.
Yeah. You know what?
That's my idea of what the Lakers should do, if no scenarios,
Right. So you think we should make a minor trade now, and then if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, we make a major trade in the offseason, right? That's your plan. That's a good plan. That's not a bad plan at all.
Yeah, if it works out with Bogey and he's a minor trade, he works and he comes back and works like a fourth, then yeah, go ahead, use less contract to get more players, and also we have a second pick. But let's say it doesn't work out, then we can probably just blow it up and trade AD, who can get us back from Bogey and from others, and we can build
try to like go and rebuild.
Right.
That's my plan.
You know what's crazy? Your plan is pretty good to me, because that's exactly what I was thinking. And I was actually gonna drop a video breaking it down later on down the stretch, depending on what news we got from Anthony Davis. But you're absolutely right. I mean, I think the front office owes it to the fans, to LeBron, and to everybody to compete this season, because it would be 3 straight trash seasons in a row. That's just not acceptable here. That might be acceptable in Houston or anywhere else, but when you're a Laker, we demand greatness, and players sign with this franchise expecting the same, So I agree with you, man. I think we should try to compete right now, make the minor trades now, and then if it doesn't work out, let's just say AD doesn't come back, or he does come back, but he gets injured again, or God forbid anything crazy happens, then yeah, you're forced to, get maximum value in return for him in the offseason. And then if LeBron asks out, you do the same for him, but you basically honor wherever he wants to go. So it's going to be one of those things where a lot is going to be riding on these last couple of months, starting this year in 2023. So I agree, bro. Thanks so much for the call, man. That was a good one.
No problem. And also, I just want to say one thing. People kind of like are down like on Bogey. Like Bogey is actually pretty good. He's scoring his highest right now, 20 points per game. I think he's like Euro. He can last like 3 or 4 years left. And right now he's practically the star of that team, because like Kate's out, he's the best scorer. So like getting Bogey, I think will really help the Lakers if he can score at least 18 points per game.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Yeah, I like him a lot. Definitely, if that's possible, then I say go for it as well. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much.
All right, man. You too. Take
All
care.
right, bro. Happy holidays. Peace.
All right, bye.
Yeah, listen, guys. I agree with his plan, because mine is it's basically the same thing, right? You make a trade right now, hope for the best. You have to give LeBron the best opportunity to compete, even with no AD right now. And then if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, you cut your losses. You start from scratch, right? People saying trade AD now, you're not going to get value for him in return right now anyways, right? Because he's hurt. That's number one. And number two, because you can really be more patient in the offseason and hit the reset button. Now 29 other teams are going to be interested. You can sit there and field the best offers. Of course, you're going to get a lot of low balling because he's injured, but you can sit there and wait for the right move to come through in the offseason. If that happens, God forbid it happens, but if it needs to happen because, his injury history, then we go with that. It's sad what has transpired here. We're talking about an MVP candidate. We're talking about somebody who was balling. He was looking like the best player in the league, and Anthony Davis is now hurt, and now we're talking about trading him. I hate to do it. That's not my style. First of all, I'd like to wish him a speedy recovery. That's number one. Number two, I really pray to God he comes back this season and he's able to put his final stamp on the year. But I do fear if he's out indefinitely, he does not make a comeback, or at least a successful comeback this season, I do feel that the Lakers front office will look in a different direction with this team. And I think even LeBron will probably want out. Now, get this straight. To add to the point that you guys been calling in and talking about, LeBron James, right? December 22nd, yesterday, at 5:02 p.m., tweeted out this. Now, take it as you want, grain of salt or whatever. But he said, "Fate whispers to the warrior." He said, "You cannot survive the storm." The warrior whispered back, "I am the storm." So take that as you want. What I think that LeBron is trying to say is that he is so good, right, that he's going to survive this storm. Now, what he means by that, I don't know if he means injuries or the Lakers front office or whatever. But the bottom line is he's not happy, and he sees what we see, obviously, and that's not good for the front office. It might be good for the Lakers. We might get changed in one way or another, but it's definitely not good for the front office. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Again, Phone Call Fridays will be back, and I will be taking phone calls from time to time on different subjects whenever you guys need to get, you guys need a sound off or whatever. But I do appreciate you guys for tapping in. Now, as to the question of the video, what's next for the Lakers? We're going to wait and see, because right now we don't know if the Lakers are going to punt the season away, or the fact that they're trying to, they're not just chalking it up as a surgery and saying, "Oh, he's done, he's out for the year," gives me hope that they haven't given up on this season and that they might have something up their sleeve. However, they failed this last trade deadline. They got nothing done. Nothing. And so, it's one of those things where let's wait and see, to be determined, right? But I appreciate y'all again for tapping in. I will be here to talk pregame during the live stream. And again, postgame, I might take a call or two pregame, and I might take a call or two postgame. That's the way I'm going to do it because some people like it. Some people don't, right? It's either hit or miss. Sometimes we get great calls like the ones we got today, man. Shout out to everybody who called today. Great calls. And sometimes we get, we get bad ones. They cut off, or you'll get a troll or something dumb, right? So we're going to, try to give Phone Call Fridays life again. And we're not just going to do on Fridays. We're going to try different days as well, just to see if it sticks, if you guys like it, if we get more likes and whatnot. Final comment from my man, William Scott. Appreciate the donation, brother. Thank you so much. He said, give AD credit. He pushed against having a procedure or surgery to try to get back on the court soon as possible. Absolutely. Like I said, I'm always going to have love for AD, man. Like if I got a new AD jersey, I'm going to rock it. I'm going to be proud. He was phenomenal. He's a warrior. It's not his fault that unfortunately his body has failed him. And yeah, I got to say, I absolutely love how hard he played for us this season so far. And I do hope that he gets a chance. Like, you got to feel for this guy. It's just the 3 years have been hell for him, the last 3 years, right? Outside of winning the championship. So you definitely got to feel for him, and you got to give him credit for battling through injuries. And you also have to raise an eyebrow at the front office for not getting enough front court depth and help and size to help him to do the dirty work. Because like we said, man, we didn't like him playing at the center. This is why. But all right, guys, that's a wrap. Successful video, man. Shout out to Phone Call Friday. It made the comeback tonight from the dead. And I'll see you guys here for the pregame live stream later on, probably about game starts at 7:30. So I'll probably be here at 6:30 or beyond. So I'll see you guys then, man. Much like. Please hit the like button. Shout out to the sponsor. And that'll be it. We're out. Peace.